Hi, I'm Nico and welcome to my video. Today I'm in the bustling city of Chongqing. But before I go any further, let me start this video with a disclaimer. This video is going to make you hungry. So if you're one of the people who mentioned this on my last food video, then get some snacks to hand. Oh, it's so hot. Burning my lips. Definitely tastes better than it smells. It tastes like a sausage roll. A bit hot.
Szechuan cuisine is one of the 8 great cuisines of China and is known universally for spice, spice and more spice. Chongqing is technically no longer a part of Szechuan, and over the years it has developed its own unique food scene, which combines Szechuan ingredients with, well, extra spice. In addition to the insane amounts of chilies, most dishes are laced with Szechuan pepper, which gives them a numbing spicy taste, which the Chinese refer to as ma la.
Now, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a big fan of Szechuan pepper, so I'm a little bit worried to make this video, but I've enlisted the help of a local Chongqing. This is Rain, and she's gonna help me find some Chongqing favorites of hers, and I'm hoping that it's gonna give me a newfound love of numb and spicy food. And not everything can be spicy, can it? Let's go. We are at BAYI, which is a snack street here in Chongqing. It's got an upstairs and a downstairs, and this place is just filled with different foods to try. We're gonna go to some different vendors and try some Chongqing favorites. I'm gonna try Suan La Fen, which is sour and spicy noodles. What makes these noodles so special is they're made with potato starch instead of wheat. They've got a clear sort of look, and they look spicy as hell. They've got a really soft texture. You can bite straight through them, and a very spicy aftertaste. Okay, so they are getting spicier the more I eat them. I've got to be honest, I think I prefer normal noodles because I quite like having like a bit more bite to my noodles, but they are very tasty and spicy. So this chicken feet?
Yes.
What else would you usually get?
Lotus root.
Oh, I love lotus root. Yeah, let's get a lotus root. And this is cold stomach, and it's okay to eat, not cooked. Okay.
It's cooked.
Oh, it's cooked.
And this egg.
I'm not a big fan of eggs.
Okay.
So this is bobo ji, which is a little bit like chuan chuan, but instead of putting it in a pot, you get it served cold. So what I did was I picked the skewers, and then they put it in a bowl and they mix it with this very spicy looking sauce. So I picked just a few things to try, some mushrooms, some tofu, some lotus root, and some chicken stomach, because apparently it's one of my friend's favorites, so I thought I'd give it a try. So let's try that. Actually it's really good. It's not too spicy. It's gonna get spicier though, isn't it?
I think it's not.
Oh, the mushroom's good. This is Lao Ma Chao Shou, which is ma spicy wontons. And ma is like the numbing spicy that you get from Szechuan pepper in this wonton soup, and I'm not gonna lie, this looks hella spicy. I'm a little bit worried. Smells really good though. Okay, let's give it a try. It's really good. Oh, and there's the ma. The meat is very delicate, and so is the outer taste. And then I can slowly feel the ma burning my lips and my tongue. But overall it's very tasty, and I feel like this is gonna get spicier and spicier the longer I leave it. So I really need it to cool down so I can eat it fast. Okay, so how do you say this?
醪糟汤圆，
醪糟，醪糟汤圆. This is 醪糟汤圆, which is rice balls with rice wine. And apparently this is a very traditional one because the balls aren't like fully round, so you can tell that they're handmade. It's also got some extra rice in, goji, goji berries. Okay, I've had rice wine before. It's quite strong. So let's give this a try. So, the rice balls are really chewy. They've got quite a nice texture. The rice wine has quite a pungent smell, but actually when you eat it with the rice balls, it's quite delicate. It tastes almost like a little bit like pear juice. It's sweet, but it's not overpowering. It definitely tastes better than it smells. It would be really good in winter. Is that when you usually eat it, or do you eat it?
Actually, we have the cold ones for summer.
Cold one for summer.
Warm ones for
Warm.
winter.
I can see that. I feel like this hot would be like really good in winter. It was hot, but it's cooled down a little bit. But it's really nice. It's quite refreshing, actually. So this is bingfen, which is kind of like a jelly, but not. It's not made from animal products, it's actually made from a flour. What they do is they put loads of ingredients on top of it. So it's got brown sugar, it's got the rice balls that we just tried, some nuts, some watermelon, some hawthorn, and we're gonna give this a big mix. Make sure that it's all nice and mixed in, and then we're gonna give it a try. It's kind of like jelly. The jelly's got quite a chewy texture, and this literally just like dissolves in your mouth, leaving the texture of like the nuts and the flavors of the brown sugar to be in there instead. It's quite brown sugary. That's mainly the flavor that I can taste. I don't think the jelly itself has any flavor, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. I quite like the mix of everything in between it. It's a little bit slidey.
The food market was a great place to get lots of local dishes under one roof. But as I roamed the streets, I realized that there are street food vendors around every corner in Chongqing.
Before I came to China, I thought that a couple of pieces of bread and an egg was the perfect way to start the day. But since moving here, I realized that the Chinese wouldn't waste a meal on something so bland. People eat more ambitious breakfasts here than we do in the West for lunch. And in Chongqing, they've taken it a step further. This is MIAN, which means small noodles. It's a popular dish here in Chongqing. People eat it all through the day, but it's extremely popular for breakfast. Noodles for breakfast? I'm willing to try. Okay, it looks pretty spicy. So it's noodles, we've got some greens, and it looks like it's got lots of Chongqing spice. Let's give it a try. Woo! That is spicy. That is a spicy way to start the day. We've come to this tea house called JIAO Tea House to indulge in another one of China's great cultures, drinking tea. It's an old school tea house and it's the perfect place to spend the afternoon drinking tea and eating some local snacks. I'm going to try these Chongqing Guiwei Hudou, which are beans which are coated in like a crispy coating, and they're kind of spicy, I think. So let's have a try. So it's a bit like a pub snack, like a crispy, crunchy peanut, but it's a bean, so it's a bit softer, and it's kind of sweet, which I didn't expect, and a little bit spicy. It's a strange taste, but it kind of works, and it actually goes really well with tea. This isn't your typical Chongqing snack, but it reminded me of that delicious thing that I had on the breakfast hall in Beijing. Beautiful dough that they needed, and inside there was some beef, some onions, some pepper, and then they cooked it in this oven, and it's really hot and it smells absolutely delicious. I'm gonna have a taste. So I thought I would buy one and give it a try. So it's new roping, it's got some spicy meat inside, which would be really good, and it's like a flaky pastry on the outside. It tastes like a sausage roll, but better. This is better than Greg's. Yummy. What's the traditional flavor that you would normally get? Salty, and then they have lots of different flavors. So it's like a dough, like a fried dough. So this is maohua, which is like a fried dough. So this is the original flavor, which is meant to be sweet. So I'm gonna give it a try. It's quite nice. It's like quite hard in the middle, but around the outside it's quite soft. It's got this like sugary powder. Oh, it's good as a snack. You could definitely put this out on your table and have it as like a pre-dinner snack. Tasty. So this one is maohua, but wrapped in a pepper. Looks a bit spicy. Ooh, that's really good. It's got peanuts inside, and it's not that spicy. Oh, I prefer that one. That one's better. It's like a bar snack. I've gone for some sweet, sour, spicy potatoes. Long name. They smell sweet and spicy. And we'll see, well, not sour, they don't smell sour, but we'll see if they taste sweet, spicy, and sour. They look so good. A bit hot. I can definitely taste the sweet. Ooh, there's the spicy aftertaste. And yeah, a little bit sour. These are really good. This coating is really tangy and really tasty. And the potatoes are super fresh.
If you've stuck around this far, then you might be wondering why I've left out Chongqing's signature dish, hot pot. Well, after speaking to the hot pot queen and learning just how rich and fiery the story behind this great dish is, I decided to devote a whole video to it, so be sure to check that out when it drops on the channel. I hope you enjoyed this culinary tour of the spiciest city in China. Before I head off to curl up in a ball and massage my tender stomach, I just wanted to say a big thanks to Chongqing for all their help in finding these amazing food spots. We never would have found them on our own. I'll put that link in the bio, so if you're interested in finding some of these hidden gems, then check that out. It's just above the comment section where you can leave a comment telling me your stories about the spiciest city here in China. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.